Hi guys! Fourth attempt at making this video. So sorry. The first time, my TV unmuted. The second time it was way too long. The third time, there was a loud noise. And so here we are, number 4. So, as I said in my previous videos, I'm just gonna jump right into this, and excuse me if I make any mistakes, or like, grammar issues. Sorry, I'm not doing any editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I had said in some of my previous videos that I wanted to do a collection type thing, and so this is the first video of my collections, and I'm going to show you my makeup. I'm starting in one corner of my room and kind of working around it, so yes. So I keep my makeup on this plastic black thing, not super cute, but it works for storing. It took it off my dresser. So up here is my makeup and beauty supplies and other stuff like that. Down here I have miscellaneous and art supplies, so okay, sound good? I also hope this video helps you if you need help organizing things. This is how I choose to organize my makeup. Totally don't have to do it my way, but if you're looking for a new way to store your makeup, maybe this will help you. So, ow. First thing first is my IKEA mirror I got for $10. One side is magnified, the other side is not. I use it to obviously help put on my makeup, things like eyeliner, whatever. Second thing is this travel case, or not travel case, so I got it with my makeup brushes, and I use it as a traveling brush case, so I just use that for that. Underneath this thing, you can see I'm getting it from this box thing right here, is my Neutrogena face wipes, which obviously help you take off your makeup. And I want to apologize for the bad lighting. Since I've tried to film this so many times, it's now dark out, so I moved the lamp, and we'll have to work with the lighting we have. I'm sorry. Anyways, Neutrogena, I don't really like them. I needed makeup removing wipes. It leaves my face really oily, and I don't particularly like it. I know there are people who swear by it, but not me. Sorry. This is the other thing. It's a box from the Rocky Mountain, can you see it? Just the light writing right there. Rocky Mountain National Park. It has a wolf on it, and I just use it to put my hair stuff in. So, nothing too cool there. Next thing is I use this glass with Heisenberg, and this glass with Rainbow Dash on it, given to me by one of my best friends and my nephew as a little thank you gift from Spencer's. And I put my makeup brushes in this one and my hair brushes in this one. You can see my comb. This might be what's really fast. So that's what those are for. Then I also have deodorant. It's a must. Must use deodorant. I'm not really big into smelly perfumes or body sprays or anything like that. This is the only one I have. It's called Tokyo Lotus and Apple Blossom, and it's from Bath & Body Works. It's a fine fragrance mist. And I kind of just use it on those days where I'm not sure how I smell, so I want to make sure like my hair doesn't smell funky. Then I also have sanitizer, and I use the sanitizer purely for like when I feel nasty or dirty, not before I do anything makeup wise. I wash my hands before applying makeup with my hands, and I wash my hands after, and then I apply lotion. Then I have this cool cylinder thingy, which just literally houses my files, my tweezers, my little nail clips. Just keep them in there, that way I can always find them right away and I don't have to dig through everything. And then I have Bag Balm. I've been using Bag Balm since I was like literally a kid, and I just put it on dry spot areas, scars on my skin to kind of help moisturize the skin. It's really heavy. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a really heavy, like, really heavy, like cream, not cream, I don't even know what it's, I swear by it. A lot of people also use Vaseline or something like that, but I use Bag Balm, and one will last me a very, very long time. I've had that one for years, but I'm not as dry skinned as I used to be. Next is this pink traveling makeup case. I don't really use it for makeup though, because it's a little small for the makeup I have now. I instead put other random nail accessories and like my compact mirrors that I never use, because I actually don't wear makeup that often, but I got that one at a dollar store. So that's what I put in there. And then behind, these two things, by the way, are behind my makeup case. I try to utilize space as effectively as I can because I want to have the maximum stuff but minimize the space, because I have a lot of things in my room and it'd make no sense for me to waste a lot of my space. So the next is the Sephora bag, which is really big. This is usually the bag I will use when I'm traveling for makeup, and it has little spots on it. That's from the wood because I usually rest it up against my dresser, and it apparently peels off the the paint. Good to know now, right? This bag, it's red lined. It was a free gift from Sephora, and I just literally have miscellaneous stuff, nail polish, lots of like lip glosses and lipsticks, an unopened cover stick, and chapsticks that I don't really use all that much. They go in there, just kind of keep them all together, and I take them out when I go traveling, and I kind of put them in a basket or a bag, so I can use it for my makeup. And so before we get to the piece de resistance, we're going to go on top really fast, kind of go through this. This is a makeup, Elf's Makeup Mist and Set. If you're new to makeup and you're watching this and you're thinking about buying or getting into wearing makeup, I highly suggest this. A lot of people's faces, the makeup will be gone by the end of the day, or your eyeliner or something will run, and that's what I used to have a problem with. Is I would put powder on and the powder would be gone by the end of the day, or my eyeliner would run, or my mascara would just by the end of the day be like down to here. And this makes it stay a lot longer. It makes it stay, I still have a little problems like around my eyes, but all you do to fix that is like that. You can fix it really easy. I do not have the running problem I used to, so I highly suggest, if you don't want to do the e.l.f., there are plenty others. There are name brands, there are other off brands, but I use the e.l.f. because it's only $3 and I'm cheap. And I have other bills and expenses to pay, and it works just fine for me. The next is I have an e.l.f. brush shampoo for, obviously, washing my makeup brushes. Again, if you're getting new into the makeup thing, I just want you to know that you have to wash your brushes kind of regularly, otherwise you break out. And there are people out there who don't buy any special shampoo and they clean their brushes just fine. I don't know how they do that, so you can go Google it. I got this for that purposes. There are also name brand ones as well. This one was like $3 and it works just fine. It cleans my brushes just fine. So the next two things I have because I'm terrible at throwing things away. I'm going to let you know right now. I know that makeup has an expiration date and whatnot, but I feel so bad for not using it because I don't wear makeup a whole bunch. I end up using a lot of it as just like fillers, I don't know. But these are both L'Oreal Paris True Match. This is a foundation. It was too dark for me, that's why I haven't really used it. And this is a finish, and it's pretty cool, so I have those. And then also on top are my eyelashes. As you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, I've gotten eyelashes from eBay. These are empty because they're floating around somewhere. I don't even know. I just showed you an empty package. I'm so sorry. And these ones were a free gift, and these ones I got from, I think, like Pinky Erect or Pinky Paradise or something like that. It's the same place I got my brushes from. Let's see if they have a... It's Pretty and Cute. There we go. I got it from Pretty and Cute. I still have some in there, but that's like my first false eyelashes. These are my most recent ones. I did my eBay video about. Okay, piece de resistance time. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first. I got this Sephora set. and I keep it in its package. A lot of the stuff I've gotten from Sephora I'll keep in the package because I think it looks really cool, or the packaging's really nice. I kept this one in the package mainly for the back information, and it stands up. The other one this wouldn't stand up. I would have to lay it down somewhere, so I can stand it up right here on the side between my makeup case and this little, like, right here is where I put it. And it has all this information on the back. That's why I kept the case. And if you open it like so, it's pink, and it's just multiple, I still have the sheet that goes with it. It has all the names and stuff, and it has the letters because that corresponds with the back of this, which is why I haven't thrown it out, but I mostly just use them individually. So there are a lot of eyeshadows, and then over here are the lip glosses, which are still sealed because I'm not a big lip gloss person. I'm not a big lip person in general. I generally put chapstick on it and call it a day. I don't know. I'm not into hassle, pretty much. Lipstick can be a big hassle if, you know, if you wear it, you know what I mean, like between it getting on your teeth and you having to remember reapply it, and I'm just not good at stuff like that. Like my lips just need to be hydrated, so chapstick it is. Let me put this back on. Sorry I'm wasting your time, but I would forget otherwise. I'd accidentally throw it away. So, you know, you just gotta store some of this stuff, like what best works for you, and because this was such an intensive guide on how to use what and where to apply it, I make sure I organize it with this, while some of my other stuff I've just thrown away the packaging because there's no reason to keep it. So anyways, piece de resistance, I keep my makeup in this, and I'm gonna put it down because it's really heavy. I organize them by face, eyes, and miscellaneous. And this little tab is right here because this is used. It used to be my nephew. He used to keep toys and art supplies in here, and they were gonna get rid of it, and I told him I would take it so I could display my makeup. So first drawer first. This is my face stuff. Go ahead and see how I got that laid out. I'm generally a really neat person, and it probably also helps I don't use them every day. Anyways, face stuff includes, I have blush, and this blush is from CoverGirl. I'm a pretty big CoverGirl fan. Also, when I was able to wear makeup at 13, that's when my mom would let me wear makeup. CoverGirl was one of the brands that wouldn't make me break out because I used to be allergic to like fragrance type of stuff, so I could only use like Mary Kay products and CoverGirl products because they were whatever the special word is. So I also have a CoverGirl powder. This one's pretty close to my actual skin tone. I like using this with one of my e.l.f. tinted moisturizers for a nice, easy, everyday look. I think this one is nude, and this one is porcelain. What happens a lot to me when buying face stuff is I think I'm a lot tanner than I actually am, so I always buy stuff that's too dark. Nude is too dark for me. Porcelain is actually more in my range, but I kept both of them because I still use nude. Like in July, I'm out in the sun a lot, so by July a lot of this stuff actually does match my skin tone. I also have Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. This just kind of goes, I use both of them for my eyebrow. I just kind of push them on my eyebrows to set them, make them have clear defined arches. That doesn't actually happen, but that's kind of what it's for. I also have a Maybelline powder. I'm also not allergic to this makeup and scented stuff anymore. A lot of times you can grow out of stuff like that, so I did. On accident. One day I had a really bad allergic reaction at school, and the next day I never had one again. So, mineral powder. Also, the problem with this is it's a little too dark for me, so I don't really wear it all that much. This is one thing I also swear by. If I don't use this powder with my e.l.f. tinted moisturizers, I use this powder. This is a Super BB Physicians Formula. I use it so often I've actually hit in pan, and I swear by it. I love it so much. It does all the stuff for you. It's an all-in-one beauty balm powder. And I absolutely love it. I'm probably gonna get another one when I run out of this. Another thing I really use my CoverGirl with is my Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is the first foundation I actually had professionally matched to my skin tone. There were two that got really close. One was a little darker and this one's just a little yellower, so I went ahead with this one because I now know it's better to kind of go lighter. Don't go darker, because the only time you can wear darker stuff is in the summer, and you should be putting on sunscreen anyway, so be safe, y'all. So I will often pair these two together, because since this one makes me a little like yellow, this one kind of balances it out since it's more of a match to my skin. I also have an Almay Smart Shade. I got this because I used to have like an NYC or one of those other brands, which is also why I got these Smart Shade, and I ran out of it, and so I tried to go pick it up, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and so I thought the Almay would work for me, except that once again it's a little too dark. I also have these concealers. I have the L'Oreal concealer that I actually use every once in a while. I have the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer. This is really oily on me, so I tend not to use it a whole bunch. I might use it for my lips every once in a while. But this is my favorite concealer. It's the NYC Cover Stick. It is, it has really, it might not have the best coverage ever, but I don't mind that it's not super oily. It goes on really easy, and I like it the most. I have really bad, I don't have that bad bags underneath my eyes, but this does not cover it. Foundation usually covers it a little bit better, but this really corrects my redness around my nose and like around my corners, and since the consistency is pretty good, it really sticks on top of pimples if I use this to cover pimples, and it doesn't like flake or anything like that, or doesn't flake as bad, I should say. This is a lip liner that I've only used a couple of times. It's from Nabi. I got it at a dollar store because I was just interested in trying lip liner. And lip liner can be a little expensive, so I just wanted to see how I would deal with it, but I'm not a big lip person. One of the last things in here is I have a eye primer and liner seal. For those of you who don't know, the primer, that's the seal part, the primer kind of looks like my cover stick, but this actually you put on your eyes right before you put on your eyeshadow so that your eyeshadow stays longer, kind of like why you would use your mist set. And if you use them both together, you know, it works really well. But I don't really use this one much anymore because I got an Urban Decay primer, which you will see. And then last but not least are all the samples I've gotten from Sephora that have yet been used, or I've used it very little. So those are my samples that I kind of just throw in here because there's nowhere else to put them. Next one is my eyeshadows. Go ahead and show you those. This is what my eyeshadow box looks like. My eyeshadow box. It's my eyeshadow and eye in general box because I have obviously mascara and pencils. Let's jump into it. First thing I ever bought at Sephora was this Hello Kitty thing. It's graffiti palette. This is my first palette I bought. I didn't even know it. I thought it was really cute, and that's pretty much why I bought it rather than the colors in it. But those are the colors. I use the pink the most, and it also has a mirror. And then the second tier is blush and like a bronzer for contouring, but I didn't know that until like 2 years ago, so I've been using it as like a dark blush. Yeah, just a reminder, it's your makeup and you can use it however you want, and if people don't tell you what makeup is for what, you make up the rules as you go until you figure it out. And everybody has those stories, everybody has those moments where they're like, oh my god, I didn't realize that was lip liner, not eyeliner. And makeup is supposed to be fun, play around with it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my pencils. I have 2 white pencils. I originally started buying white pencils for my waterline because that's what you do in Lolita, only waterlines are really difficult to stay. Like, it looks good in pictures right when you finish your makeup, but it rubs off and you can't mist it in because it's your waterline. Your eyes are closed on it when you mist, and don't spray that in your eyes. Don't. So now I just kind of use them for the inner edge of my eye to make that big poppy white color, and I usually pair it with white eyeshadow. The next are my 2 brown pencils. The reason I have 2 brown eyeliners is because I had lost this one for like a year before I found it, and so I had to go out and buy a new one, and not 2 weeks after I bought the new one I found my old one, so c'est la vie. Next are my blacks. I have 1 black eyeliner pencil, and I guess it's from L'Oreal Paris, but I don't really use pencils unless I'm doing a smudge look. If I'm doing eyeliner, my new favorite one is my Stila. It's like 20 bucks, it's super expensive, but because it's more like a pen, I get a better line. Or I have my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, which is like about $1, and it gives you kind of the same thing. It's not exactly like a pen, but it gives you more or less the same results. And then I have 2 e.l.f. cream eyeliners. Try not to. I have in brown and black, and I've used both of them, and if I can't do the liquid eyeliners, I prefer precision with these, and then again, I only use pencils really for smudgy looks. Okay, I guess next is going to be my mascaras. I only have 3, and I realize also that my makeup collection is not as big as everybody's, but I mean, we all have to start somewhere, and we should all be encouraging each other and not tearing each other down. That's the man's job. Let the man sell you makeup. Don't try to make other people feel like they have to have large collections. You don't. You do what works best for you. I've wasted tons of money on makeup I never wear. I'd rather you buy makeup you wear every day and have a small collection. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I should follow my own advice, but I'm a collector at heart. I have Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes, and I absolutely love it. I do it usually for like flirty looks. It's one of, I probably use it the most, but I try to only use it when I feel like the time is right. And I have the box still because I really enjoyed the box, and it's a cruelty-free bunny right there, man. Ain't that awesome? The next one I have are the Falsies Volume Express from Maybelline. And this one I believe is almost done. I probably will be throwing it away. I don't get as much coverage as I did, so it's probably about empty now. The next one I have is a sample, and it's literally my favorite one. I use it all the time, and I'm really sad because it's probably almost done as well. That's what the brush looks like. And it was a free gift or birthday gift from Sephora. So that's what that is. And I love it. So I have just a couple more things to show you before I get to the eyeshadows. I have a eyebrow kit from e.l.f. I don't know anything about it because I have not used it yet, but I will one day. I bought it to try it out and see if it was any good. The next are I have 2 lash glues, not really all that important except I have false eyelashes. This one dries clear, this one dries black. I had to buy it recently because I was having eyelash malfunctions right before a meetup, so We know how that goes. Okay, eyeshadow time. I have the only 2 MAC eyeshadows I will probably ever own. I have a light gray. I bought it because I was like, this is a white, like, sparkly color I can wear during the day. And then I have a sparkly color I can wear at night. These are the only 2 MAC stuff I probably, again, will ever buy. It was a little too expensive for me. And again, you're probably watching this like, girl, some of the makeup you just showed me was super expensive. Well, I also asked makeup for gifts and stuff like that. That's what that looks like. Give me the next one I'll show you is, I guess I will do my creams. So a really big fad a while ago were eyeshadows that were actually creamy, like those. And these. Obviously, I like the more neutral, non-bold colors. So, didn't really use the blues, but mostly used the cream white for the corner of my eyes again. Mix it in up. Don't really use that anymore for the corners of my eyes. And, you know, these. So, the next ones I'm going to show you are some of my earliest eyeshadows. I got this one from the dollar store. My mom got it for me. And again, mostly I use the whites for the corner of my eyes. And that one. Okay, and then I have these. My friend Jamie gave me this one, but the lid was broken, so I put it in a bag, or she put it in a bag, or one of those things happened. And it's from e.l.f., and then you could see which one this is from, or something like that. I don't know if they're both the same company. They could be. I don't know. But yeah, I got those two. I really just like having tons of eyeshadows to choose from. Then my sister gave me this as a gift, sort of. She has blue eyes and she didn't think these colors would look good with hers. She thought they would look better with my brown eyes, so she lost out on those shadows. I think they're really cute. I really like the gold color. And then I bought this, but I think this was one of my more recent purchases, and I got it because I liked these shades over here. And last but not least, I wanted to get the Urban Decay 3 palette, but you know, since I am a student, I couldn't justify spending 50 bucks on that. I can justify spending more than that on a Lolita, but whatever. So instead I went ahead and went with the Naked Basics palette. This is what the palette looks like. I don't use the black a lot, but I use everything else. I use the black every once in a while, but it's a really dark black, so if you're really into wearing black eyeshadow, like, they have good, Urban Decay has good black. Okay, and the last but not least thing in my little makeup area, I guess we can move this. This is now empty. Woo! Is this stuff. So I know I just said I didn't get this, but my parents got it for me for my birthday a couple of years ago, and with it came Urban Decay primers, and since I wear the Urban Decays a little bit more, I tend to do the Urban Decay primer. And this is, again, I kept the box because I just like the look of the box. And this is what the palette looks like. You guys have probably seen this like hundreds of times. I've seen tons of people who have this palette. Not everybody has it, but tons of like people have it. And that's just kind of like what it looks like. See it? Is it good? And I tend to use most of these colors as well, but it's definitely the lighter colors that get the most love for me. I have a sharpener. I have some glitter that I put on my face sometimes because I want to be glittery. Toothpicks, When my false eyelashes are coming up in the corner, I will take my lash glue and a toothpick, and I'll put lash glue in the toothpick and then get in there between my eyelash and my false eyelash and apply the glue again and then stick it on and wait for it to dry. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's still a work in progress. And this is the last thing in... There's a Lego in there. I lied. There's a Lego in there. This is the last thing. It is this. There are 9 eyeshadows, 3 blushes, and lip gloss. Again, not a huge lip gloss fan, but I have this. I don't really wear this one a whole bunch, but it's such a pretty case, and my mom got it for me for Christmas, so I keep it around. But now you've seen everything. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but that is my first collection videos, my makeup collection. You probably won't get to see what's down here since I don't really consider it a collection, but you'll see it around. So until the next video, bye. Bye. Okay, seriously, bye though.